Well, we're at y. Y. Yes, y equals y. Variable y equals y as a string.
It... Segmentation fault, core dumped.
Yeah, probably. Why are you... Good one. Why are you vein mining at a weird angle like this? And by that, hammering at a weird angle like this.
To try to avoid the ravine.
The,
that was good.
Also, I can't help but notice that mine's just a standard. I don't have any, like, fancy colors to my hammer like you do. Here's my hammer, and you can compare my hammer with your hammer. Your inventory is too full, isn't it?
Squircle.
Amazing, I know I am.
Oh yeah, I put some cobalt on mine, and you didn't. Yours is just electrum.
What all does cobalt do in this case?
It mines fast, but I don't think it's faster than electrum. Well, oh. I fell into the destabilized redstone again.
All that screaming for you falling in a puddle of redstone.
Yes. Anyway, cobalt. If you replace one of the plates with cobalt, it might have better durability. Other than that, I think it's the speed would be the same. I think the stats would not be notably different otherwise.
Well, I'm finding every type of ore except for the one we need. Hey look, more uranium to fill my uranium room with.
You know, instead of just jumping in and vein mining, I should have offloaded some of the crap at home before I left, like the stuff I was building the reactor with.
That would have been the smart thing to do.
Yes, I'd have done it if I was smart.
Yes. Well, we're definitely finding more ore, just not the right ones. Or are we?
I found some.
You're having better luck with the lapising than I am.
And I haven't even thrown any of it in lava yet. Or
Wow.
accidentally reconstructed it.
Please don't accidentally do that again. I'm already having to make armor out of it to get rid of the abundance we had.
I think we finally finished it off, making armor out of it.
Well, thank God. See, I pretend I'm upset about it, but I'm not. It was funny.
And that's the important part.
Yes.
The real Lapis was the friends we made along the way.
What? Was there supposed to be a coherent sentence in there anywhere?
There was... Pineapple.
Okay, I'm just throwing a bunch more junk into the system, or into the chest. I don't know if you're at home or not.
I'm not.
To dump it all.
I'm still digging.
Okay. I'm still digging. I'm Mineman. Yes, I have gotten lost in my tunnel of vein-mined ores.
Well, at least you haven't gotten lost in a basement full of empty space.
No, that's just you.
That said, what is a tunnel other than a basement full of empty space?
Kernel panic, core dumped. That doesn't make sense, but I'm going with it.
You know...
No, I don't.
Arguably, we've been doing this wrong this whole time.
Oh?
Because there is a thing on the board that would have helped us with this.
And you're only just now telling us?
I'm only just now remembering it myself. So, say the line.
Techflash, say the line. Thank you. I'm gonna need to get Techflash to record himself saying that line so he can edit it in post now, aren't I?
Potentially.
We're gonna ignore the fact that I typoed sending that message. I have a very important job for Yui.
Skill issue.
So anyway, what's this thing on the list that we're making?
The digital miner.
Oh, that is in fact on the list, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Here, Mr. System of the Millennium Edition, have some more junk. Anyway, where were we?
I'm in the middle of creating a digital miner.
Ah, yes. I forgot in the 30 seconds it took me to do that.
Alright, we have a digital miner.
How does we digitally miner? Whoa.
Yeah, it's a beast. I need to plug it into power somehow.
Digital miner. I can check that off the miscellaneous tab.
Yes. Let me grab some cables and a connector. Say the line.
Skill issue. Unskill issue.
Okay. So now, if we go in, and we go to config, and I'm going to turn the radius up to the maximum, which is 32. And now what you do is you say new filter, and there are a number of ways to tell it what you want. You could give it the OR you want, or you could add an OR dictionary, which for Lapis is, or... Is it OR Lapis? Yes. Tell it you want OR Lapis.
As opposed to Lapisaur.
Yes, and before I start that, I'm going to go in, I'm going to go to the configuration entry I just put in. I'm going to switch require replace to yes, and then put cobblestone into the replacement spot. That was terribly explained. So basically, all the lapis it mines, it's going to replace them with blocks of cobblestone, so it doesn't leave zombie holes in our base.
Amazing. I know I am.
And this thing, without upgrades, is kind of slow, but yeah, here comes the lapis. Well, that'll take a few minutes, but now maybe I can make the rest of these damn coolers. That might be enough. Okay.
Are we finally putting our nuclear reactor together?
Yes. Oh, I need the fuel cells as well. I need all the other coolers. I did not come prepared.
Skill issue.
So, going by my diagram... that's a smart idea. I would have done that if I was smart. So, the way this particular one is designed, you put fuel cells in the corner.
Well, that was not a good corner to sit in. You just placed a fuel cell in my face.
Lapis on the top and bottom. Moderators, which I'm using beryllium blocks for. And the glowstone cooler. And then for the middle layer, it's the lapis coolers in the corner. The tin coolers on the top and the bottom. Glowstone coolers on the side. Copper cooler in the middle. And then the front layer is the same as the rear layer, so... Plonk, 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 plonk. Plonk, plonk, plonk. Oh, that was dumb.
Skill issue.
Plonk, plonk, plonk.
Wow, we have reactor to nuclear
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So now if you go into the UI, you can see its net heat per tick is negative 1800, so it can cool 1800 heat units per tick. So as long as it's not generating more heat than that, it will not melt down.
And what happens in the event it does melt down?
It turns into a slag of molten metal, which will make a huge mess of that closet. So now what we do is we take this uranium from the isotope separator. I'm going to put these clumps of uranium-235 together into a big clump, and mix that with the uranium-238 from the separator. And you get Lu-235 fuel, which I know from experience is safe to use in this cooler.
How do you find out if something isn't safe to use in the cooler?
Math.
Math.
Yes. So now that I've stuck one in, you can see it'll generate 2200, 2240 RF per tick, and it's still losing heat, so it will not overheat. Now I just need a lever to turn it on with.
As opposed to the lever you used for the door?
Yep.
Wow, we have almost 2 stacks of Lapis already.
Nice. I know I am. Alright. And turn it on.
Now how do we pull the power out of this?
We plug cables into the controller. But before I do that, I'm going to steal this energy cube. And I'm just going to stick the energy cube... Just like that, that energy cube is full. In like
Amazing.
15 seconds, we filled up the energy cube.
So we're gonna need a better form of energy storage. Got it.
Yes, that's what the Induction Matrix is about.
The what?
The Induction Matrix. It's one of the items on the list.
I guess I can finish taking off nuclear...
Yes.
Oh, you stole the keyboard. The keyboard, the clipboard for me. Thank you.
Clip. So yeah, basically an induction matrix is basically a multi-block energy storage machine for mechanism, and it can store a large amount of energy, like the kind that comes out of a nuclear reactor.
And how many of the casings do we need for these?
8 plus 8 plus 32? 32 casings, 2 ports, and 1 basic provider and 1 basic cell. That's the smallest useful one. We have 3 stacks of Lapis.
Nice. I also have 32 induction casing now.
Oh, awesome. Now I just need to figure out where the hell to put it.
Ah, we're just gonna stick it in the middle of the floor, I see.
Yep. Also, I'm going to make a thing called a configurator, which is basically Mechanism's wrench.
I suppose I should use the other terminal we have that's right next to where I was instead of using the one you're actively using.
Have we not gone over this already?
Apparently not.
I'm just going to stick a service ladder on the outside of the induction matrix.
Nathan, say the line.
Skill issue.
Thank you. I forgot to grab the thingies out of the thingy.
You have an idea how little that narrows it down?
No. No, I don't. God.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Nathan. Here, have some induction props.
Thank you.
You're just gonna ignore what I called them.
Yes.
And then, how many of the other things did we need off this list?
1 induction cell and 1 induction provider.
Basic induction cell. Oh god. This is gonna suck. Induction cell. I imagine we don't have...
Oh!
Whoa. That was...
Look behind you and say the line.
I'm too lazy. Techflash, say the line.
Skill issue.
Thank you.
I had extended vein mine mode on.
I noticed that, yes. I need basic energy cube. luckily for me, we have the ability to craft those in the system. Wonder what Smarty Pants set that up.
Well, if it was smart, it couldn't possibly have been me.
Lith. There's a coherent something in there somewhere. Alright, we have one basic induction cell. I'll throw that to you. Provider. You say the line.
Skill issue.
I managed to misspell lithium, the same typo twice now.
Wouldn't be a creeping dark video if it weren't for.
Alright, and we have a provider. Where'd you go? I found you.
Right.
Here, have the
So,
thingy.
the way these work is, casings make up the outside, ports move energy in and out, the cells hold energy, and the providers move energy, so the more and or better cells you have, the more energy you can store, and the more and or better providers you have, the more energy you can move in and out. And I'm out of cables.
Hey, out of cables, I'm Mineman.
Also, there's this. I did not plan this out very well,
Skill issue?
and by that I mean I did not plan this at all.
Well, it wouldn't be a creeping dark video if we didn't plan things. No, it wouldn't be a creeping dark video if we did plan things. Sorry.
Say the line. Oh, never mind. That actually is where I needed it to be.
Nice.
I know I am. Okay. So now, got the input and output ports plugged in. So if I go to, I'm going to create a new channel in the XNet system. And this is where I lose the entire audience.
Yes.
Pull it energy in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that channel to pull energy out of the reactor. There's a zombie.
We're gonna need to make that a compilation too now, aren't
That's
we?
already on the compilation. So I'm going to use that to pull energy out of the reactor and plug it into the induction matrix. And presumably I'm going to have to break and replace this thing because that's how XNet is. Also, I don't know if there's... Is there any energy in the reactor? No, that's why it's not pulling any out. Alright, if I turn the reactor on... Hey, look at that. The induction matrix is picking up power.
Hey, Nathan.
Yes.
Your mom.
Okay then. So anyway, the reactor is now putting power into the induction matrix, and the induction matrix holds so much energy that it's not even showing up on the bar graph yet.
We have 55 Murphs out of 400 Murphs. I assume that means million RF.
Yes. We have 6 million RF, which is like 3 times the total capacity of this thing here.
Now that's a lot of power. Infinite power, some could say.
Given enough time, yes.
Infinite power until we turn on our machines for 2 seconds, and then it's all gone.
Yeah.
We have 43 zombie heads in the ME system, Nathan.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
I was wondering how long it would take you to realize what I was doing.
The moment you mentioned zombie heads is how long it took.
It took you a little longer than that, because you didn't react. You said yep.
Oh, I realized. I just didn't come to look until like 30 seconds later.
There's a coherent sentence in there somewhere.
There's...
Wow, we had the perfect amount of those to fit on that wall. Oh, Nathan.
Yes?
Guess what I don't have permission to do on this instance of the server?
Oh, are you not opt?
No. There you go. I can't poor man's free cam. See, I couldn't even find the miscellaneous page.
Well, yes. Yes, did we have another issue of that's not it, that's not it, that's not it?
Semicircle.
Ever since we unlocked Mechanism, we've sort of hit a milestone where we can start working on infrastructure. Now we're building up infrastructure to further our actual quest.
That's going in the bloopers for this episode, isn't it?
Always.